Please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I would really appreciate it, and I appreciate you for visiting my channel and listening to my content. All right, let's get into it.
But you know what it is also, like, the reason why a lot of people aren't getting it is because of the lens that they're viewing it through. And it's like, it's almost like when you watch a movie, and you watch the movie for like the 5th time, and you catching things now that you ain't catch the last couple of times. It's because you came into it with a different perspective based on where you at right now and your current state of knowledge, so you could see certain things that you didn't see before. So I feel like it's like that with people with crypto. Is like the lens that they're viewing it through is not allowing them to even perceive this information.
Yeah, they have them stuck. They have them stuck with a particular type of lens in truth. You're right about that, because
if when you're saying these things, it's like it's not clicking.
Yeah, nothing is clicking. And then this one guy, he came on the channel yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, you're getting boring with this same stuff, old man." I'm getting boring with this same old stuff. You don't even understand what you're invested in. You don't even understand what you're invested in. Like, so you could call me old man. You could tell me that I'm getting boring. You know what? When this stuff go off and it goes to the numbers that I'm telling you, you're gonna come back to my channel and you're gonna be saying, "Damn, man, I should have listened to you. I didn't really understand. Oh my God, I made such a big mistake. Yeah, I made some money. I made some good money, but I could have made even better money." Yeah, I know. And that's when I'll be the "I told you so" person. Because I told you what it was. I didn't have this channel telling people this information for no reason. I'm putting out the information because I want you to understand what they don't want you to understand. Because you gotta be able to think differently about this stuff. All of these coins that they're keeping down, these ISO 20022 coins that a lot of people are thinking that could only be $20 or $50 or $100. These coins are going to thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars in value per token, per coin, whatever you want to call it. That's where it's going. Because these things are going to be used in a particular type of way. They're going to be used in a particular type of way that people seem to not understand. And it's really like, why can't you understand this?
They're not thinking about the simple fact, okay, if it's going to be $5 and they're going to be using it this much for this amount of time, how fast will you burn through it? It's not going to last very long. Like, that's just the most simplest way they can look at it to figure out, okay, is my theory correct or not? If XRP is $100, how long are they gonna get to use that? Like, it's not gonna last.
There is something called a burn rate that people seem to not understand as well. Like, this is ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. I'm not even understanding this right now. This is just crazy, man. It's so crazy, it's so insane, and it's like, also, like, what people don't understand is, if they're gonna move $16 trillion this year, they have to move that same $16 trillion next year. So when you add that up, that's $32 trillion already in 2 years that they have to move, right? Then by the 3rd year, when you do 16 on top of that 32, that is $48 trillion that they moved in the last 3 years, right? Now, when you add a 4th year, you're at $64 trillion already moved in 4 years. That's the thing that people seem to not understand as well. They keep seeing the number and saying, "Oh, it's $16 trillion, right?" But yes, it could be $16 trillion every year. So it could be the same number, but you also have to think to yourself, that number adds up. It adds up over time. It adds up. Like, which part of this y'all don't understand? It friggin' adds up. So you have to think about the fact that every year they are moving $16 trillion, but that is adding on to the $16 trillion that they moved the year before. That is $16 trillion being added onto the $16 trillion they moved the year before, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. Like, which part of that y'all don't understand? Like, y'all think that it resets every year? The clock resets every year. So yeah, we moved $16 trillion this year. All right, next year it's gonna reset. The system is gonna reset and everything's gonna go back the same. No, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. That's not how this works at all. Because if that's how things work in life, then why do you have basketball players that over time they become these scoring champions, right? Where they, in their career, they scored 12,000 points or 15,000 points. You think that they were able to add that up if they were not adding it up through the course of their career? I mean, like, what? Come on, like, it doesn't reset. Like, these people don't become scoring champions or whatever. I forgot what they call it. And I forgot what they call it. But you don't become a part of that elite team of players if they don't add up your score throughout the course of your career. You can't get there. But it's like the simplest things, people make it so difficult to understand. It's just insane, man. It's insane. And it gives me a headache every day.